Welcome to Off the Ranch. My voice is terrible. Meredith got me sick, and then we went to a John Mayer concert, and and I'm not even a huge John Mayer fan, but I had a lot of fun at it and yelled a lot. Steven's holding the camera. Hey, Steven.
Hey, guys.
We also have these awesome My Little Friend Demolition Ranch mugs too. Link in bio. We're heading out to the lot right now. You haven't seen it in a while, right?
I saw it before they had like the building pad finished.
Okay, so it looks like now they have the building pad finished and they're gonna be able to, I think, do the slab pretty soon. But we're gonna go out there, check it out. They're building like a big drainage thing, the detention pond, yeah?
Yes, that is correct.
We're gonna check that out. That's come a long way since the last time you guys saw it. So we're heading right there right now, heading out there right. I need more coffee. You're an engineer, and you did this kind of drainage stuff, right? Yeah. Can you explain what's happening here?
The detention pond will actually be on the other side.
This is just the dam.
This is, yeah, just the outlet structure.
Outlet structure. Why are there so many holes and at different levels?
Because they'll release water at different rates. So if it rains a whole lot and the water gets up that high, they want it to come out faster.
That makes sense. So there's one down low, two up higher, and then if it gets really high, it just dumps over the top. And we say, screw you to the business behind us.
That's not true.
We'll go over here and look at the actual pad in a second, but this is all right here and right here. All this area, I think, is just made for holding rainwater. Hey guys, I'm at the new bunker branding building. Let me knock on the door right now.
Come in.
Oh, wow. So all this lighter color, that is where the pad will be poured right there. So this is our front door. We walk in. This is the front shop area where the merch will just be flying off the shelves. It's about, 12,000 square feet is the bottom floor. And then we're gonna have a top floor as well. That's probably gonna get us like 15,000 square feet total, which is like 3.5 times bigger than our current bunker, which will be super nice. Just crazy. And you can see that was our detention pond way back there in the back corner, down low on the lot. All this dirt, I need to move. I have to get it out. They want it out of here. I think I might take it to the new mansion, actually, because I need a bunch of fill dirt to raise the backyard up. And I have a bunch of fill dirt that I need to get rid of, so check this out. This is interesting. We didn't know why they dug a humongous hole. Oh, here's this. It's dry. It's to get water out. They dug like a 20-foot deep hole with a backhoe and put a pump on it so they could get water out of it to fill the water truck, so that they didn't have to go off-site to get water. They just knew there was gonna be water down there. Pretty crazy. Also, hopefully it's not underneath our building. Just kidding. They did like samples and everything to figure out exactly how to make that. I feel like you and I could have construction ranched this, Mayor. We totally could have figured this out with your engineering degree. You didn't ever do this kind of stuff. What did you do? You were a civil engineer.
This is exactly what I did. I did.
So we could have done this.
No.
So easy. I can mix concrete and you can work computers. So it's perfect. If the YouTube thing doesn't work out, that's probably what we'll have to go back to doing. Just came up here to Bunker Branding 1.0. We were comparing what this one looks like to the other one, the new one. And like the new one seems really small because it's all like just ground level right now, I guess. And this one is 20 feet tall. So the new one's gonna be 3.5 times bigger. But like when you just look at the, like where it's marked out on the ground, it just seems like deceivingly small. I guess it's 2 stories. So that makes a big difference. I'm up at the vet clinic now, and a while back I talked about our exam room situation, and you can see we got a 3 right there. We had 3 exam rooms, but there's a lot of vets and we needed more exam rooms, and so I was like, the place next door, we could just take over that and turn it into another exam room. So I started, and then I realized it was way harder than I thought, because there were like 4 walls built on top of one another, and it was like gonna be this thick, but we got a professional to come in, and they're almost done. Let me show you. Oh, look, 4th exam room. You'll notice this wall is extra thick right here. This is our exam room. Check it out. It still needs a few things, but I started making that hole and I realized That's gonna be super hard. I also started making this hole, realized that's gonna be super hard. Wow, it opens now. So cool. And then we just got this thing in. We are probably gonna get some like real cabinets eventually, but for now it's really close to working. Yeah, what do you think? New examiner at the vet clinic. They did a way better job than I would have done. Thanks. Hey, down here under the, well, you can probably tell what I'm under just by looking at that. I'm under the Humvee. The Humvee is having some issues. I wanted to show you guys, but it's too dangerous to show you it actually happening. I can show you while it's not moving. It's not as impressive. When this truck is driving, especially if you're driving down, you know, a road that's kind of fast, like 45 mile an hour-ish, this steering wheel doesn't work very well. What I want you to note is how much I can move this right now. And those wheels, you can hear it because I'm moving it, the wheels aren't moving. I can move it this much. And when you're driving, it's actually way more pronounced. And the front tires kind of drift. It's like, and so you're having to constantly correct like this to keep the car from driving off the road. It's real sketch. Like driving a Humvee that works perfectly is still pretty sketch. But now driving this one is like super sketch. And it's just really, it's always kind of been that way a little bit. It really has gotten bad recently, and the worse it gets, the worse it gets. The faster it gets, the worse it gets, the faster it gets bad. It's like getting worse as it goes. I think something is wallered out, something's wonky, and then since it's kind of like wallered out, then it wallers out faster because then the parts are really jangling around. So I just crawled under the first time just to see if I could figure out what's going on. I actually don't know much about steering, let's be honest. And so I don't know what any of these parts are called. But this comes down from like where I actually control, like where the power steering and everything is, and hooks to this rod, which goes across and moves these little arms, and then moves that, and then moves the wheels in and out. But what I want you to notice is how, okay, that's pretty sturdy, but if you push up on it, that's not good. So this joint is not tight at all, okay? Not good. Same with this one here. You can see it moving. I would assume there's not supposed to be nearly that much play. And then there's also just a lot of wobbling there. There's another joint there, which probably needs to be redone. It looks fairly straightforward. I think I'll be able to do them all myself. I just need to figure out what the heck they're called. I have a user's manual. One of you guys, actually like a couple of you guys sent me user's manuals because you were technicians in the military that worked on these things. So I just need to go through them, find all the parts, figure out what bushings these are, here, and get all new ones and then put it in. I can't drive this thing until I fix it. It's super sketch. Oh, I actually forgot. I did film it. I filmed it with my phone yesterday. I was driving this thing down the highway yesterday and realized how bad it was. So I got off and got on a little side road, and I'm driving like 20 miles an hour on this road. And I just want you to notice how I'm turning the steering wheel so much and the truck is not moving. And I'm going really slow, so it's safe where I'm doing this. But yeah, I pulled my phone out and was filming it. I'll roll that clip for you right here. Steering is kind of bad on the Humvee. Look at this, I can move it this much. Truck doesn't even move. I gotta turn real sharp to actually get it to go anywhere. Getting a little loose. You know, it's kind of like driving a wet noodle down the highway. It's a bit sketchy. So as you can see, very bad, very dangerous. And you can also imagine if I hold the steering wheel totally still, those wheels are not necessarily still. If there's like a little tracking in the road, they will follow it. They'll just dart all over the place because it's all loose. It literally is like a wet noodle. It's like you're just trying to drive a wet noodle. That's a weird saying. My dad used to say that on cars, that their steering was all worn out or suspension was worn out because they like go and they just kind of slide around. I guess like you're sitting on a wet noodle and driving down the road. My dad's weird. Pink ordered a C-clamp for us. Thank you, Pink. That's not what we want though. I appreciate it. I don't think I'm not grateful. I want your grandpa's C-clamp. I want them to be old, like and tiny. This, also thankful for, but not what I want. It's so crazy. For those who don't know, it started as a joke. Somebody mailed me a C-clamp with no note just to see if it would make it in a video. And it did. And I was like, why did you send me this old rusty C-clamp? And they commented on the video. They're like, I just wanted to see if it'd make it in a video. I thought it'd be funny. And then more started coming in, and then it became a thing. So if you want to send me C-clamps, especially tiny ones, and they have to be C-clamps your grandpa had, old C-clamps, that's what we want. This is actually the winner so far for the tiniest C-clamp. It's not real though, he made it. You guys are not following the rules at all. You know who is following the rules is Sam. Sam sent this really cool, oh, he wrote his name on it. He put a little 45 shell in there. Sam, that's a really cool one. I haven't ever seen a round one like that. And then Derek sent this. Definitely your grandpa's C-clamp. Very cool. And it's been well used. You can tell by the bend in it. And then, your name really, Danimal? Danimal sent this. He said, technically not a C-clamp. Look how fine it is. I was like, what the heck is this thing? It has measurements here. He says, this is a Starrett number 436 micrometer. It is very cool, and it's well used. This chicken's pooping here. If you're gonna come in here, you have to fix the Humvee. That's the rule. I don't even know why they come in here. There's no food in here. There's nothing for them to do in here. They come in and they just poop on stuff. Real cool chickens. Thank you to everyone who has supported the start of our C-clamp collection. Y'all are amazing. And for those interested, there's our address if you want to send something. And this is Cabrina and Travis are getting married, Briggs, Texas. I don't know how far that is, but it's in Texas, so that's good. What date? I don't know. I need to find your date. Maybe we'll come. I don't know. We'll see. We're busy, but thank you. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding. It's gonna be. What is this? You're too kind. You're too kind. This is from JMB from Iowa, and he said he had it lying around. It's off a newer Ford, but he thinks it still might fit. That's cool. Maybe that'll help us sell that thing. So JMB, thank you for the exhaust tip. Just the tip. Steering wheel, steering column, intermediate steering shaft. I'm cheating. There actually could be play. There's two joints in there. There could be play there, but since the wheels are walking as I drive, I think it's probably on this side. This is the steering gear, which converts hydraulic power from the steering pump to mechanical power at the pitman arm. Got it. So these idler arms were loose. Man, the tie rod ends, what are those called? I think they're called tie rod. Yeah, the tie rod ends were also loose. I gotta figure out what, do I do it all? I mean, I know like that was loose, that was loose. I need to research more. But it's time for dinner anyway. Thankfully for us, this episode is sponsored by HelloFresh. Say goodbye to endless grocery store trips and takeout food because all this stuff showed up on my doorstep. HelloFresh has me covered. We've been using HelloFresh for a couple years now, and our oldest daughter is old enough to help us cook dinner. So that plus HelloFresh makes our nightly routine a breeze and way easier week after week. Good work. Lincoln, did you know that HelloFresh has more 5-star recipes than any other meal kit? So you know you're gonna get something delicious. Annie, did you know that HelloFresh is now from $5.66 per serving? Addie, did you know you can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need? Mm-hmm. Did you also know that HelloFresh will help your voice come back when it's fading? That's not true, but I wish it was. Get started with 8 free meals. That's $80 off your first month of HelloFresh by going to HelloFresh.com and using the code OFFTHERANCH80. It helps support what we do here, and it's a great service that you and your family are going to love, and I personally stand behind. We're gonna go eat this real quick, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, funny story. Donut operator, you guys have seen him before. He got a shipment from the bunker, and in the shipment was a gecko. Yeah, we don't normally ship live animals. So Donut texts me a picture that, and he says, bro, you guys shipped us a new mascot, LOL. And I go, ha 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 ha, gross. And I said, is he crispy? I just assumed it was dead. Like I just thought, there's no way he made it through several states and is still alive. And he goes, nah, dude, he's still alive. I'm gonna go get an aquarium for him. So then Donut posts on Instagram this story saying that we shipped 50 Skate Shop a new friend. and has a little picture of the gecko down there. I put it in my story and I said, "You're our 1 millionth customer and that's your prize." And he said, "Best prize ever," and has a picture of him in a little like glass where he put some leaves in there. And then he said, "Little dude's new home." He got an aquarium for the gecko that we shipped accidentally to his house. So I assume this is gonna be in the vlog, so I decided that we should put it in my vlog first to ruin his secret. I hope my vlog comes out before his does. So Donut Operator got a new animal. It's a gecko and it's from me and it's hilarious. And there's no way he can keep it alive. I'm a veterinarian. I'm just betting. I'm betting. I'm not a betting man, but I'm betting that it won't be alive very long. But he's doing everything right, it looks like. He got an aquarium. He's probably been researching what the common household gecko eats. There's a bunch of those. I don't know if y'all have those where you live, wherever you are, but those things are everywhere here. And so, yeah, it totally makes sense that one fell in a... How did that happen? It fell in a box and then got shipped to Donut and survived. Anyway, that's it. Donut Operator, I hope you enjoy your new pet. I should send him a puppy. Let's send Donut Operator a puppy. Let me know in the comments below what kind of dog you think we should send Donut Operator. Thanks for watching Off the Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Oh.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.